That makes two of us. I feel a little out of my depth around here. And that's cute. Why is there a cat down here? Hello everyone, XFalcon here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tokyo Dark. And so last episode, we went back to the sewers as much as I didn't want to, and the only thing we found there was a photo of Reina, and it seems like she was an idol back then, since it's kind of an old. It's kind of old. The photo is kind of old. Yeah, since there's a time date there, or timestamp I should say. It's written as 1996, and the photo itself looks kind of old. And so we also asked around for anyone who might know about, the photo and about Reina herself, and it took us here in Akiba. And if you watched the last episode, I'm pretty sure you might have seen that I had some fun here. Anyway, I think our next objective now is to wait for another maid employee, since that particular maid employee knows about the so-called collector, who knows a lot of information, since he gathers or collects all sorts of information and stuff like that. And so this so-called collector might also know about Reina and stuff. But anyway, while we wait for that said employee, as said by the maid employee we encountered in the last episode, we should just wait for her until she comes back. So let's look around in Akiba first. Okay, so she's not around anymore, and there's another person here that I can't talk to, and this is, what's this place? A cat cafe. Okay. Hello miss, my name is Ito. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Huh? I'm the owner, Sachiko Akiyama. Say, you're not a health inspector or anything, right? You already had an inspection last week. Lucky for both of us, I'm not. I'm investigating something and was wondering if you've seen the girl in this photo. And here we go again, we're gonna ask about the photo and Reina again. Well, honestly, she kind of looks like all the other girls around here. You know, the maids and stuff. I don't know much about it. That makes two of us. I feel a little out of my depth around here. And that's cute. Why is there a cat down here? Can I even click on it or touch it even? Or not? Hello there, little one. What's your name? That's Tomo. You might not want to touch him right now. He's a little sick. He's been making some messes, if you know what I mean, out of both ends. Oh, okay. So, in short, he both shits and vomits. Okay, got it. Yes, you can see why I was a bit concerned earlier. I took him to the vet this morning, but they can't figure out it out either, and told me to wait it out, but I think it's getting worse. What kind of vets are that? They're just scamming you of your money, making you come back many times. Sorry to hear that. Does this sort of thing happen often? No, of course not. My cats all get the best care. They're fed the best food, are on the best kitty cardio routines, and are pampered day and night. I even read the paper to them to make sure they're up to date on current events. But poor Tomo, maybe I should go and ask the cat collector. Cat collector? Why are there so many collectors here? Then again, it's Akiba, so I guess it's understandable. Yeah, she's a breeder who lives around here who specializes in knowing everything feline. Oh, Tomo, not on the rug. And he threw up again. I'm sorry, can you excuse me for a second? No problem, I'll come back another time. Hope he feels better soon. Okay then, so investigation +1. There's pretty much nothing else we can do in here except to look at the cute cats. Anyway, no one seemed to know anything about Reina, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over, the collector. Yup, I also noticed that. It was the only clue I had, and I knew that if I was going to get any further in the case, that was the thread I need to follow. And so, is there anything here? Let's go. Nope, nothing. So let's go back. Anyway, let's try going back to the cafe again. Maybe that employee has come back. Let's ask about collector. Okay. Oh, okay. So now we get to ask about the collector instead of just Reina's photo. Here we go again.
AYAMI, back so soon?
Hi, is Mina Nyan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about that dressmaker you mentioned earlier.
Ooh, well, she's here, but, well, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something powerful has happened. It's really bad.
How bad are we talking?
Monumentally, horrifically terrible, AYAMI. The perfect storm of soul-crushing existential dread.
You say those kinds of words with that kind of voice.
Oh, AYAMI, you're so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here one moment, please.
So, how am I supposed to voice this out? I'll just go with the normal. She seems not the cutesy type, I guess. Oh, hi,
Yeah?
You alright? I heard something bad happen. Maybe I can help you? I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about him, I just want to go into the back and cry. Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better. Police? Well, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? Maybe a boyfriend? Yep. Did he hurt you? Ran out with your money? Samuel Cuddlesworth, my best friend. He's missing. Oh, okay. And what kind of name is Cuddlesworth? Either he's a human or a cat. And I assume it's the latter. Samuel Cuddlesworth. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Oh, so it's kinda close to a cat. It's a cat plush.
Her ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind kitty plush, Mistress AYAMI. These things don't grow on trees, you know.
A teddy bear. You lost a teddy bear.
A plush.
Oops. Samuel Cuddlesworth was not a teddy bear. He was an ultra-rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world, the hideousness of the cosmos laid bare before my very eyes. Why did I think you'd understand? Hey, take it easy. No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. Whoa there.
Ooh, I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be of much use to society until she finds her replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, AYAMI. While you're here, want some pancakes?
I guess. Well, I'll find you a plush, insist on information. I'd rather not waste my time anymore with the pancakes, so we'll try finding the plush if that's going to make us progress further. Listen, I can't promise you as rare of a plush as Samuel Cuddlesnipe, but I'll find you something, alright? Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth. The second. Twice removed, actually. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Okay. But I guess it's time to find this so-called rare pet. Or plush, I mean. Can I enter here? No. Can I enter? No. Can I enter here? This is an arcade, right? Yep. Oh, so you can go play that thing in the arcade where you try to pick up plush toys, but it's usually a scam because the claw is too soft or something. Anyway, right, left, grab, right. Is this it? So we can actually play this. So grab. Oh no. I grabbed something else. Or not. I told you this is a scam. Anyway, I'll try grabbing it again. And whoa, I can grab multiple times in one session. Get away from there! God damn it! I want the cat. Oh man, that plush toy just won't go away. Okay, there we go. Finally, and let's aim like this. Maybe I'm not good with this type of games. It requires so much precision. Whoa, 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 whoa! Seriously? Let's be careful here. Seriously? Whoa. Okay? Okay? Oh, it's gonna get stuck. Or not? Whoa! Or drop. Okay. Oh, yes! We actually got it. What the heck? Well, that's good at least. Anyway, let's ask about the collector to these girls. Yeah, I just forgot, but this girl did mention that her friend also knows something about the collector. Hello again, this must be the friend I heard about. Akane, right? Yeah. But if you'd open your eyes for literally 2 seconds, you'd see we're a little busy right now. Go away. And she's crying. Push for information, ask what's wrong. Are we going to be errand boys now? Or girl, I should say. Because we're gonna do menial stuff just to get our information about the collector. But anyway, I don't mind as long as we're not getting back with the scary stuff again. I don't know you, what do you care? If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help. She's fine. One of her customers is an asshole, that's all. Customer? Don't look at her like that. It's not what you think. I work at one of the JK cafes around here. They want high school girls in uniform to serve food and play games and stuff. Nothing weird. Usually, the customers want to hold my hand or pretend to be my teacher. Sometimes they buy me things. It's harmless. It doesn't bother you that these customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men? Hey, you don't know her. Don't act all high and mighty just because you're older. It's better than working in some shitty restaurant or at a convenience store. Fine, you're right. I can't judge you. But obviously something isn't working out if she's crying like that. Yup. I already told you one of her clients is an asshole. Akane, right? Why don't you tell me what happened? I don't get him. He was nice to me, but then I said I wouldn't go into this dirty sewer with him and he snapped. Oh, this man sounds familiar. I think it's the fat man from, what's her name again? The bar at, Shinjuku. I already forgot her name. Oh, Miho, yeah. Her bar. Or not her bar. She's just an employee, but whatever. Wait, back out. Did you say he tried to get you to go into a sewer? He's just a fat, disgusting old pervert. Yup, it's him, alright. I never want to see him again. He was so nice before and would hold my hand, say how pretty I was. Why would he say all those things? Fat old pervert who goes into sewers. Yup, there's no doubt about it. This client of yours, I know him. You know him? Make him stay away from Akane. In fact, make him stay the hell out of Akiba. Before you said you wanted to know about the collector, right? How about this? You make it so me and Akane never have to see his fat, four-eyed pervert face again, and we'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, do we have a deal? Well, I guess so. I mean, that pervert isn't exactly society friendly. So deal. If we're dealing with who I think we are, then I'll be more than happy to help out. Really? Thank you. I think I heard him say he was heading to a club in Shinjuku. before he left for the train station. Okay then, we'll be going there soon, but before that, I'll go back here, whoops, in order to give the cat plush. Hopefully, it helps us out.
Ah, she's beautiful.
Where did you find her? I deem you Countess Belinda Flufflestuff. Thank you.
Yum.
Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from those things. Wow, that was quick. I know, right? She was so dramatic about it before. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress AYAMI. I heard she studied fashion design in France and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. She didn't ask for money? Strange. How did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I noticed the signs would flicker. The images on them would change. I can see from the mistress' expression that she does not believe me. It's true, I swear on my 9 lives. She shows you what you want on the sign, like an invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong. And is there something weird about this collector again? Something supernatural? Or I don't know, maybe she's just really eccentric. Listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all that, but this is kind of hard to swallow.
But it's true, AYAMI. Supposedly, she got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely.
Oh, okay, so it's more of a hacker than a supernatural phenomenon. Good to know, good to know.
I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally and the stories probably bring in more business than the signs themselves.
Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want?
AYAMI, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them in. It's a small group of people who know that rumor to begin with anyway. It's like subliminal advertising. Nyan. Meaning, what's wrong?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that? Like what? I mean, this dress, the one she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything, down to the last detail. Everyone always assumed I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked for in return was the old handmade dress my mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her or her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement, in a room with no other customers? I felt like some sort of criminal, even though all I was doing was getting a dress. Okay, this is sounding bad now. And you know, the dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap. The stitching was subpar and there were patches all over it from all the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wished I'd never given it away. Sometimes I think I should try and get it back, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Oh, so if I'm assuming correctly, this collector person collects objects with sentimental value, you know, in exchange for this newer stuff. So it's like of a test of sorts. I think it's like, would you be ready to give up this sentimental object for this other thing that you want, or something like that? Or maybe I'm just overthinking it, I don't know. But yeah, in this particular case, now that Mina thinks about it, she now regrets giving away that old dress of hers. So yeah, you know. Anyway, sorry AYAMI, I kind of got a little serious there. That's everything I know though. Thanks again for getting me Lady Belinda. No problem, don't go losing her now. Anyway, that's all there is to it in this place. So now we know a little bit about the collector. She's a... or he, we don't know. How do you call this? How do you say this? She's creepy. Well, whatever. Anyway, we also knew more or less about her store's location, which is deep in the basement. And I wonder why. Maybe because she's related with the dark or something. Anyway, I've got nothing else to do here. Well, I'll go back to Shinjuku in order to talk to that old fat man about the two girls so that we can get our information about the collector. And so we're back here, going to harass him again. Or not, he's not here. Oh crap, you know, you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not planning on staying long. Where's Goto? Oh, so Goto is his name. I forgot. Goto? You sweet on him all of a sudden now? I'm not messing around. You seen him? Yeah, saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. Where was he heading? Where do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in tow. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him beyond that. Better be quick. With all the cops hovering around, I doubt he'll stay there for long. Oh, so he's in the sewers. Why would you even use that as a spot? It doesn't seem to look comfortable at all. Or it doesn't even smell good there, whatever. You know, you never think to do something perverted or weird in there. But anyway, it's time to go to the sewers yet again. And yep, here's Goto with his girl. Oh, if it isn't my favorite detective. Suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more of a dangerous appeal. Her. Detective, you called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep. Beach was a prude anyway. Would barely let me touch her. Why were you even in the sewers anyway? You're not a prude though, are ya? Now that we're alone, why don't we start from where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16, old enough to know what she wants. As adults, we can do whatever we want, right? Is 16 the age of consent in Japan? I'm not sure. The sewer, another standoff. It felt so familiar. I know, right? But no. Oh, there's a timer again. You're breaking the law, threaten. Yep, let's go break the law. Guess I should be grateful that you haven't broken out the rope yet. First, I warn you about trespassing, then I find you here again after some girl in Akiba says you've been harassing her. You've been following me, huh? Didn't realize you liked me that much. It's okay, detective. I know why you really came and found me. No one will deserve us down here. Fuck you, man. You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here? Like I said, I like them young. This fucking pedo. Or I guess it's more of a I kind of forgot the term, but it's like pedophile, but it's more for a specific age group, like more of in the teens sort of age group instead of the more of the young children kind of age group, you know. There's a separate term for it. I kind of forgot, since people usually generalize it as pedophilia or something. But anyway, either way, it's disgusting. So, I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment and stalking of a minor is a crime, and one that I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate being public knowledge. Oh, so minor. So 16 isn't the age of consent. If I catch you in the sewer again, or catch even a whiff of your stink around Akiba, I'll bring you in myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got it? Settle down, let's just talk this through. Money. You cops aren't paid much, right? Fine, but your supervisor will hear about this. Even though he was an idiot, Goto probably knew that I don't have a strong case against him. Nothing that would land him in jail anyway. All I could hope for is that his need to maintain appearances compelled him stay away from Akiba long enough for me to get the information I needed. Oh, okay, so that was that. At least, nothing bad came out of it. I mean, if I pulled my gun, I assume my professionalism would decrease because, we isn't exactly dangerous at the moment, and at the same time, we're not going to arrest him. Especially, we don't have our badge with us right now, since we're suspended and all. So if we did something like holding a gun in front of a civilian like that, it might just hurt our image a bit more. Anyway, we're back here and Goto is gone. Oh, you're back. You don't look so good. I'm fine. Goto won't give you any more trouble. Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop? That doesn't matter? Forget him. Jeez, remind me not to get on your bad side. I guess I owe you, huh? We owe you. Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything, so I've got this theory, right? I think he's some sort of hacker, shutting himself in his room day in and day out. Having all that kind of dirt must be great though, not to mention he must be loaded. The collector, isn't interested in money. If I didn't pay him, then how did you get the picture? Moeka, you told her? I told you that was private. Well, since you know anyways, when the client started following me home, I was desperate, so I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he asked for only one thing. What did he ask for? I used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old and I never told anyone I had it. Somehow he knew. Okay, so my theory is kind of becoming solid now that this so-called collector is a collector of sentimental things, something that's really important, and not just of a monetary value and all that. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. Oh, so let's say photo for Akane needs a photo, so the collector would in exchange get another photo, but something of having sentimental value. Same with what's her name again? Mina. Her dress. In exchange, she also gave away her dress, which her and her mother made before. But yeah, who knows? This is just two coincidences, so maybe I'm just overthinking it. But we'll see once we actually meet this so-called collector. Ever since then, I feel like I forgot my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy. Oh, that's kind of strange. Why don't you go back and get it? His shop is right under this arcade. You can get to it through an elevator, but I never found him again after that day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see. He controls it and leaves a sign that it's turned on. Oh, so this is, I assume, where the rumor about the elevator eating up people came from, I guess. From that that book author and his artsy companion. I didn't want you going after him, Moeka. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really, but don't go after him. Something isn't right with him. I appreciate the concern, Akane, but there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've come up against a lot worse than him. I know, right? Looking for 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two. Okay, so our next course is to go to the elevator, but it still only has 2 cranes. Still missing one. 2 cranes? I can't believe those rumors are true. Assuming everyone's not lied to me, there's one more to go. Okay, so I assume I need to investigate a bit more. Let's look around. Just so that... oh yeah, I forgot. I think we can go back to the cat cafe now. Maybe the owner can tell us about the collector as well. Okay, here we go. Ask about the collector. About the collector you mentioned earlier. The cat breeder? Yeah, sure, but now's not a good time. Also, for every person, he's a different kind of collector, you know. For this one, for Sachiko, he's a cat breeder. For Mina, he was a good fashion designer or something. While for Akane, he's weird. But anyway, Tomo keeps throwing up and pooping a lot. I'm worried he might be really sick. I don't know what to do. When did all this start? Yesterday. His tummy seemed a little upset, but I didn't think much about it. But this afternoon, he really started to explode, if you catch my drift. I don't get it though. Nothing in his diet has changed. That does sound odd. What's he eat normally? Oh, you know the usual stuff. Sashimi mostly. Sashimi? Yep, I think that's your problem right there. You can't feed the cat sashimi. Yeah, there we go. Of course you can. In the wild, cats catch the fish right out of the streams. It's the same thing. That's not exactly the same. And I bet you feed it those store-bought foods with all the extra vitamins and minerals added in, right? Well, yeah. Ha! Sucker. You've bought into the corporate lies about pet health. Kitties can't be healthy eating that chemicals will. Chemicals will? Well, my cat's also not puking everywhere, so... Sorry, I guess you're right. I got a little carried away there. I didn't mean to be rude, especially since you're only trying to help. Yep, I know that we can't trust all corporate stuff out there, but you know, concerning the health of your cat, it's probably best that you just go with those store-bought food instead of raw fish. That's alright. Your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order? Now that you mention it, I usually only order one box from Suichi, the sushi vendor next door. But for the last few days, I've received 2 boxes. I didn't really think anything of it until you mentioned it. Ooh, what do I do? Say, you don't seem too busy. Here we go again, being an errand girl. Why? Why don't I seem busy? I am busy. I am very busy. Do I have a face that says, please give me errands? Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover, and you seem so nice. It would only take a second to go talk to Suichi. Honest, I would, but I can't leave the store. I can't even think straight about the cat collector or anything else until this is off my mind. Please go talk to him. Okay, I'll talk to him, force her to give information. I'd rather not force her. Alright, I'll have a chat with this Suichi and see what he knows. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. At least, everything that we're doing so far gives us positive points to our stats. So that's nice. Hi Suichi, right? I was wondering if you can set up recurring lunch orders? Maybe twice a week or something? Yup, that's no problem at all. We do that kind of thing for a lot of businesses around here. Why do you ask? It was just at the cat cafe next door and saw one of your boxes. And work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were. You came from Sachiko's place, huh? Yeah, she's had a standing order with me for years. I'm surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes. 2 boxes? No, her order is only for 1. If she was ordering 2, I'd suspect she was feeding it to her cats. Yeah, that would be crazy. Anyway, do you normally deliver them yourself? Sachiko's right next door and a very sweet lady, so I always try to do it personally. That said, when it gets a bit hectic, I ask some of the other regulars around here to run it up for me instead. If you see Sachiko, make sure to give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. So, about that standing order you wanted to set up? Oh, I need to think about it a little bit more. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help. A little sketchy maybe, but definitely not a cat poisoner. finding was supplied, that second box should lead me to a suspect. Yeah, that second box seems kind of fishy. Anyway, where should we look? Should we try asking Sachiko again? Or not? Anyway, we ought to look around for the source of that second box. You like cat cafes? Accused of poisoning cats? What do you have for lunch? I'd rather ask about cat cafes, I guess. These two seems kind of fishy and suspicious. You wouldn't catch me dead in a place like that. I hate cats. Every time I see one, they always try and scratch me. Okay then. What do you have for lunch? Huh? That's a weird thing to ask. I know, right? I got a box from the convenience store. Why? Never mind then. I would not accuse him of poisoning cats. Or maybe he can be a the one who's poisoning the cats because, you know, he hates cats. But maybe not enough of a reason, so let's ask this one. Cats? No, I don't like cat. Have an allergy, understand? And why am I even talking like a Japanese having broken English? This is a foreigner, so I should be having broken Japanese or something. Lunch? I'm not interested, thank you. Okay. Pretty sure that's not him. Last one is this one. You like cat cafes? Huh? Yeah, sure, they're alright. I used to have a cat growing up. At Java. Why, you asking me on a date, lady? When I'm on the clock, I usually get a box of sushi from Soichi down the street. There we go. Should I accuse him? I mean, why exactly accuse right away? Maybe we can ask further. But anyway, he seems the likely suspect since he's the only one who likes eating, you know, sushi and stuff. Huh? How'd you... Wait, it's not what you think. Okay, I rent the apartment above her shop and the furbos are always yowling all night. The nut job owner gives them a sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxatives to it is all. I wouldn't seriously hurt them or nothing. Oh, okay, so it's not exactly poison, but you know, laxative, it is kind of bad. A little cleanup is fair payback for her cats keeping me up day after day. That woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson and not someone else. Alright, fine, I get it. If you were at the end of your rope. Thing is, I'm kind of a cat person and I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Fine, whatever you say, lady. Anyway, I guess my guess was right, so that's good. Anyway, let's go back to Mina and tell her the stuff that's happened. This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan. Takumi! Takumi, I think. I'm not sure. That little rat, what did he do? Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring his little neck. No, it's only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cat seriously. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so relieved. If it's laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system. What a little scumbag. What's his problem? He mentioned the cats have been keeping him up at night. Few weeks of that and anyone might crack. You're right. I'm so used to it I didn't notice, but I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. Tomo, you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Now, that one mystery is behind us, could we return to our discussion about the collector? Of course. I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare, what's this, Balinese breed to the cafe. And after researching for weeks, I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had the breed I was looking for and to come to her shop. Suffice it to say I was ecstatic, because business was doing alright, so I had some money to spare too, only she didn't want money. She wanted panda. She wanted a panda? No. Panda was the name of an old cat I had. Okay, this pretty much solidifies my theory. He gets all those sentimental stuff. For some reason, she was nothing special. An old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting up. I doubt I would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, and feed him the best food. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese cat for free. I thought it was the right thing to do, but now you're missing it. Yep. Same situation with the other two. Interesting, this collector. Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. I miss him so much. I tried to go back and give the kitten back for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside of our shop were gone, and I never saw her or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry. Remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work. Okay. That's all 3. And I assume the crane now is complete there. Let's see. There we go. That's it, 3 paper cranes. The buttons on the elevator are lit up now. But I'll leave this as a cliffhanger. And we'll see who this collector is in the next episode. Yeah, I think I'll end this here now. So pretty much this whole episode we were pretty much an errand girl. And anyway, so yeah, I think I'll end this episode with this now. I think I'll continue with the collector, meeting with the collector in the next episode. So do tune in for that. Do check that out once it's out and all that. So if you like the video, do like it. Comment as usual for comments, suggestions, criticisms or whatever and stuff. I really appreciate it. Please do comment. I love interacting with you. I have some people commenting in some videos, and it's pretty fun. Just reply to them, although chances are they're not going to reply anymore, but still it's fun. So yeah, hopefully you do that, and hopefully you subscribe as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.